Welcome to Get the Food Out of Here. Monday night's live cooking show, the original live Facebook cooking show. Today we are having a great egg dish. Let's say hello to my camera girl, Christine.
Hello.
Hello, Christine. Today we are having a dish that is a very old world Sicilian dish. It's just soft-boiled eggs, but it's like a peasant dish. Let me wash my hands while I talk. A peasant dish, everybody has it. The Spanish, the Asians, everybody, the Greek, the Germans. And what it is it's hard when you were poor to feed your family. So you had to get creative and you had to feed people for very little money. And there's nothing cheaper than leftovers. So what we did, my grandmother did, was she combined the leftover sausage from that week with soft-boiled eggs. And we're going to make it right now. Honey, are we going to make it right now?
Certainly are.
We certainly are. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start to toast the bread first. Look at this beautiful piece of bread. Go to the bakery, you get a nice big piece of bread, and let's toast that up. Okay? And we'll come back to it. Now we're going to put the eggs in boiling water. Alright? We're going to put them in for 5 minutes. Echo, set the timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
That's so modern.
Isn't that modern? And it's got like a woman's voice, only she doesn't nag, which is unbelievable because how could it not nag? Anyway, so now we got them in for 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes to make this dish. So look, we have the sausage. Okay? We had sausage and peppers this week. I saved it. Look how I'm going to cut it up. You cut it in half. Okay? And then you julienne it. You know what julienne means, honey?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Because I taught you.
That's right, baby. My wife taught me things grown men don't know about. Okay. Listen, sometimes you have leftover sausage, right? Mm-hmm. And nobody likes old sausage. You like old sausage?
Well, except me, apparently. I like old sausage. Old Sicilian sausage.
See what I have to go through? We're going to try and get through this show without her insulting me throughout the whole thing, okay? So
it's no fun if I don't insult you.
Yes, dear. Okay, then so this isn't boiled sausage because nobody likes a soft sausage either, right?
Yeah, those are the days when I didn't have a soft sausage.
What is your boyfriend sick? Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right, so we're cutting up the sausage and we're just going to heat it up because nobody likes a cold sausage. Maybe Eskimos. Okay, we got a little olive oil, just a little bit, a tiny bit. Oh, that's it. Is that ready? Is that toast ready? I like it a little more. We're going to do it. Of course I'm going to burn it, right?
You usually do.
Of course. Okay, let's throw that in.
So you diced up.
I'm Dice, baby. Like Vinny Dice.
You diced up the sausage.
Sometimes you got to dice up your sausage.
I'd love to dice up your sausage.
Hey! Okay, we're doing good. Now, like I said,
if everybody would please share, we would appreciate it.
of course we would appreciate it. But like I said, we're just going to warm it up. You know, these eggs stop boiling.
Oh, that's the wonders of the electric stove.
I hate this stove. So let's hope that they soft boil. I might leave them in for another 30 seconds.
This is where everything goes to crap.
This is where, listen, our hardest recipes turned out to be the easiest and the easiest the hardest, right? You like it hard, right, honey?
I certainly do.
Yeah, baby. Okay, we got the toast. That's the way I like the toast. See that? Look at that.
I can't see it, the side view of the toast.
Put your
You
mouth.
see the front of the toast.
Okay, that's the toast on the side. We're going to butter it. I'm going to butter my toast.
With some delicious Kerrygold.
Kerrygold.
It's soft, even though it came out of the fridge.
Yes, it is. Look, we're just heating it. I'm not recooking it.
No, you're just heating it through.
I'm just heating it through. Okay, so now I'm buttering the toast. Now what my grandmother used to do is sometimes she would, when she would heat up the sausage, that sausage fat, she would just toast it in the sausage fat.
You would fry it in the sausage fat.
Oh, sausage fat. That would be my porn name, sausage fat. Bing, baka, bow, bow, chicken pow. Why do guys always have a porno name? We're always hoping that something one day would happen for us.
Stop hoping.
Stop hoping. Guys, stop hoping. Okay?
No, just you.
What? Okay. This is heated up. And look. I got some hot sausage there, honey. Woohoo! You're in for some hot sausage, baby.
Lucky me.
Lucky you. And that, you know, guys, sometimes you have leftover sausage. You know how it is. Sometimes you have your sausage, it's all ready, it's all hot and cooked and ready to go. And then there's nothing. And nothing happens. So what happens? You gotta save it for later. And that's what it is. Believe me, she understands that.
I certainly do.
She certainly does. Okay, now we're just waiting for this to cook. We're waiting for that. Look, you go like this. Italy, Italians, immigrants, food is such a binding thing. Okay? It's like the most important thing. When I... Echo, stop.
Your timer went off.
It's been 5 minutes. Okay, I have a bowl of ice that I'm just going to put some water in because we want it to stop cooking. If you leave it, it keeps cooking. Right, honey?
Certainly does.
It certainly does. I'm going to take this off the heat because I can't take the heat. And I'm going to leave these in case these don't work because of the stove. How you like that?
By the time you go back to them, they'll be hard boiled.
Yeah, baby. I'm going to hard boil that baby. Okay, is that done?
No.
Yes. See, that's done. What do you mean, no? Okay, now you got that bread, and you butter the other bread, but this bread gets chopped up and put on the bottom of the bowl. See, it's a whole big presentation. She didn't just throw 2 soft-boiled eggs on the table, and that was it. And then would say, oh, what do you want from me? No, that's not what Grandma did. Look what she did. She cut these into little squares, little beautiful buttered squares. Oh, my little buttered square.
You talking about me?
No. Anyway, see these? These are bite size. And then we just put them in the bottom of the bowl. It becomes like an egg souffle stew.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about eggs! Listen, when I was a kid, we had Batman, and one of the villains was the Eggman.
Egghead.
Egghead. Vincent Price. Vincent Price. Okay? World-renowned actor. They don't even have villains anymore. You know that? Look, now I'm gonna... See, now you can handle it because it's not as hot because it was in the bath. See, I say bath, not bath. We had Vincent Price, Egghead. Kids today don't even have villains. We can't upset Johnny with a villain. Everything's got to be rainbows and... The hell out of here. We had Egghead, Vincent Price, exactly. Excruciating. You guys, we remember. Remember Batman?
No, we're all too young to remember Batman.
You.
We're not as old as you.
Yeah. Okay, look at that egg. Peeled egg. Look, it just goes on top. Honey, you like that on top?
I like it on top.
You like the egg on top?
Yeah.
What a sailor you've turned into. My wife is a sailor, okay? I can't have a G-rated show with her.
Listen.
I gotta go out and get a nice girl, a nice Mormon. Any Mormons out there?
A broken dream.
Yeah. Anyway, we're peeling the eggs, and that's That's the way it was. It's a beautiful presentation. Look, we just throw that in. We're going to chop it up. And then the egg yolk covers all the bread. And you pour it on and pour some. Okay? We're doing good?
Yeah.
Okay, look. This is your breakfast. Okay? Don't write, oh, Freddie, you know the best way to peel an egg?
He sucks at peeling eggs.
Okay, look. Look at that piece of egg. Look, sometimes you have the egg. God forbid you threw out a piece of egg that was still in the shell. Maron, you were in for it. Okay, remove the shell. And look at the dish. I want to show you now what happens. You got this, honey?
Got it.
Look at this. See this?
If your big fat fingers weren't in the way, I could see it better.
Shut your mouth. Look at the egg goodness. It leaches out onto the buttered bread underneath with yesterday's leftover sausage. Oh no! Look at that!
It makes its own sauce.
Look at that! Look, this was just 2 soft boiled eggs. And what else do we have? Of course, we got some percolated coffee, baby. Look, this is just 2 soft boiled eggs. Look how beautiful it looks. Right?
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. This is old style, old world cooking. And it's so easy. And of course, if you're going to have it later at night or in the morning, a little anisette. That was a lot of anisette. I'm a lucky man. You know you're lucky when there's anisette in the house.
Guys, share one more time.
One more time, guys. Look at this. Look. You got the bread underneath, soaked in the yolk and the sausage. Oh my God.
You used to make me this all the time when I was sick.
Right? And look, this gets soaked. Look at the yolk on the bottom.
That's a beautiful thing.
Isn't that beautiful? Look at this, people. Saturday morning. Look. Yolk. Sausage. Mmm. Oh. Look, more yolk. The yolk's on me. And that's it. Look at this. Look at this spoonful of food. I want to show you that.
That's beautiful. Good job.
Oh. Don't cheat your family. Bring out the leftovers. Bring out the eggs. I'm a real egg hooer. Any egg, I'm eating. Anytime. Look at this meal. Send your kids out to school with this. They'll rule the world. And that's it. Freddie Rubino, Christine, get the food out of here. Go to my site, fredrubino.com. Get a shirt. Don't cook without it. Black coffee and anisette. I love you guys. Salud. I'll see you later.